Well, hello there, running ears, and yes, I'm excited. I just got back. It's been a couple of days, but had to unwind, get everything ready, get my thoughts together, get my notes down of what just transpired. And I have to say this: it was awesome to be back. It just felt so great. For those of you who missed it, we missed you. We hope to see you at one of our future events, and I'm just going to get right to it. So today I wanted to do a video of basically what I thought, what stayed the same and what was changed. But before I do, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification buttons. Make sure to let your friends know about it. And guys, start commenting down below. Let me know what you guys want to know more about so I can do some more videos. I already jotted down some ideas. So videos are going to be coming now that we are in race mode. But I do want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know the pulse. I want to get your guys' pulse and just to find out what you guys want to hear. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with transportation. So guys, if you remember in the videos, I actually said that transportation to me was not going to be any different except for having to wear the masks inside of the bus. And that's what it was. Everything stayed the same. The shuttles were running on a regular basis. I personally did not see any kind of delays. I saw shuttles being, and I was staying at All-Star Movies. Shuttles were running on a regular basis. We're running to the Expo, back to the run, and back with really no hiccups. If you saw something that I didn't, please comment down below. But I usually will see a lot of stuff on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or somewhere where there was a lot of delays. I did not see any of those things. So that is the first one. So now we're going to get to the Expo. So was there anything about the different about the Expo? So let's take a look. So as you can see at the Expo, the lines move pretty quickly. This was at the merchandise part, and it basically was the same. They took us into the stadium like they did in previous years, and then once we were ready, we started walking forward into the actual merchandise area. And so there was, if you got there a little bit later, you weren't able to just walk in. So you had to get in line. But this was something that was normal, and I called it from way ahead of time that it was something that was normal. As you could see, the merchandise ahead, we walked right in that morning. So now we head over to the bib pickup area. And as you can see, it was the same as before. We picked up our bibs, or if you did not have your bib, you had an area where you can come over here and fill out the form so that you can pick up your bib. So again, it was nothing different about this run. So now heading over to the Expo itself. This is probably the biggest difference because as we walked in, we were so used to seeing really a lot of vendors. And as you're about to tell, we didn't have as many vendors as years before. So it seemed a little bit bare, but still it was pretty good. And just to finish up, look at what I got at the Expo. I always love these wine glasses. I actually don't drink alcohol, but I love the glasses. So if you always see me, I'm always trying to get some glasses. I got my shirt, I got my cap, I got a bunch of merchandise there. So I got my magic band. It's somewhere, I already have it on display. But as you can see, there wasn't major issues either or changes with the Expo itself. So now let's get to race day and to see if there was any changes there. Well, there weren't many changes on the corrals either, except for the numbering system. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 versus A, B, C, D on and off. And you can see the fireworks were the same. I actually thought that the fireworks were less impressive as they had been in previous years. I don't know why that is. But basically, we moved up the same, like in waves as we have been, and you could see this. These are the waves. People aren't running very hard. But we were just in waves just like we had been the last couple of years. So now let's go to the water stations. Water stations, as you can see, are basically the same again. So it wasn't much different. They had the water stations, they had the Powerade stations, and then they had the trash people. Of course, these were all volunteers, so they were great to see. I thanked them all. Most people did also, but they basically stayed the same. As for characters, there was characters on the course, but as expected, you had to take a selfie. You could not get close to the characters, but that was expected. So we still were able to get in front of historic marks like the Tree of Life and take selfies if we wanted to. And again, if you look around, it just seems like a normal race running through Animal Kingdom. And so this is a second example of a character stop. And as you can see again, people had to take selfies. This is a better example. So you couldn't stand next to the character, and this was expected. So as usual, we ran the walkway from Hollywood Studios to Epcot through the boardwalk. And as you could see, it was a narrow course. And we did get to hear the caution runners, course narrows ahead. And we actually ran on the boardwalk as we usually do. And on the left-hand side, you could see the green tent. And they were taking our pictures, and you could link them to your My Disney account. And you can download your pictures and see your Run Disney pictures online. So another thing that stayed the same is we got to enter through the British Pavilion out in World Showcase at Epcot. And we got to run around World Showcase. And yes, there was some character stops on the way. So just to piggyback on that idea, is we got to run around the whole World Showcase, which included the American Pavilion, which is always awesome. Now this part I missed, but this was pre-pandemic. We got to run right by Spaceship Earth, which we hadn't done because of the construction. So the other thing that stayed the same or felt the same is the finish line. We finished right in front of Epcot, and as you can see, it basically looked, and I'll be honest with you, it felt the same as previous years. So the medals were either handed to you or they were put around your neck, whichever one you chose. And I just wanted to show off my medal there a couple of times. And lastly, the snacks were the same. You got this snack box and a banana. So as you can see, it does seem like almost everything felt the same. I don't know what you guys thought, but to me, it didn't feel like there was a lot of changes. The changes were so minute that I didn't really feel them. Guys, if you have a different take, please comment down below. Now, we got a surprise in the springtime surprise. Now, we got told, I actually thought that we were going to get told something the day of the expo. And we got told something the day before the expo, so I didn't have time to make a video. But let's take a look at the springtime surprise. So we are 139 days away, and as you can see, the registration starts December 7th for Club Run Disney. General registration is December 9th. And then, of course, you see for virtual, but there is a yoga, Sunrise Yoga, March 31st. Expedition Everest is March 31st. That's on a Thursday, so let's take a deeper look at that. So we'll click on so we can see the Expedition Everest 5K, and it is on Thursday night at 10 p.m. So it's a nighttime run. So they're bringing that back. Now we also see the race for the Taste 10K, which is April 2nd. The Twilight Tower Terror 10 miler is back. That's April 3rd. And real quick, we're going to see the challenge and the virtual races, which go on sale also in December. So guys, there it is for now. Now we are going to be doing another video before I actually leave to D23. So I will be doing a video with updates on what's going to be going on at Disney World and Disneyland and actually all the Disney parks around the world, that I'm going to get the information from D23. Do I think that they are going to say anything about Run Disney? No, they never really do. I don't ever remember hearing anything being leaked out of there. I'll keep my ears out. The run-in ears. So, but if I do hear something, you guys are gonna be the first to know. But if you want to watch the channel next weekend, so not this coming weekend, but next weekend, when I'm at D23, I am gonna be giving updates. I won't be able to record a lot in there. I'll record what I can. The rest of it, I'm just gonna take my word for it that I saw this and this is what's gonna be going on. I'm looking forward to it. It's my first D23 event. I'm sitting in the preferred section. So hopefully I get some good information for you guys. Well, with that running ears, I'm going to say you guys create a magical day. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys in the near future. And as you can tell, I'm still excited because I said have a magical day and then I kept talking. So you know what? Without further ado, create a magical day.